creator economy is the future of business. Today, anybody can be an entrepreneur doing what they love, teaching, sharing their life stories, and entertaining millions by creating content. But to capture attention and make a living, YouTube creators, Instagram influencers, and the like need to truly see themselves as a business, not just content creators. At Authentic Media Ascension, or AMA, we advise digital creators on growing their brands, scaling their audiences, and making more money so that they could focus on what they love, creating. To kick this story off, meet Jesse. At the end of 2018, my co-founder Matteo and I met me in the dining hall as excited as I had ever seen him. He had finally convinced his favorite YouTuber to let him do an overview of his social media channels. At the time, Jesse had almost 2 million subscribers while raking in over $1 million a year in revenue. This guy was massive. But after working with him for a few months, 3 problems became apparent. First, Jesse had no clue how to use the endless amounts of raw data that YouTube gave him. Second, Jesse didn't see himself as a business, leaving millions of dollars on the table. And finally, Jesse's content plan was completely disorganized. He was constantly shooting from the hip. Fast forward to today, and AMA is directly responsible for growth of 500,000 subscribers, 80 million views, and $600,000 in revenue over what Jesse was originally projected. Now, when I tell my mom what we do, she's shocked. This is a whole new world, and digital creators like Jesse are absolutely taking over. In the United States alone, there are 20 million revenue-generating digital creators. These creators have raked in a total of $12 billion in the last year. Furthermore, this market is growing at an insane rate. Ask any kid in your house right now what they want to be when they grow up, and there's a 50-50 shot they'll tell you they want to be a digital creator. Not an astronaut, not a doctor, but a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer. The vast majority of these creators have the same exact problems as Jesse: channel growth and business development. These problems go hand in hand and are what makes our business so unique, special, and exciting. That's why in the last 2 years, AMA has generated over $400,000 in revenue by putting an extra $2 million into our creators' pockets, directly helping over 100 digital creators take their channels to the next level. We're really excited about this progress, and we'd like to run you through exactly how we do it. We started off just doing one-on-one consulting. That allowed us to build expertise and trust in the space, prove our value, and make real impact from day one. At the same time, though, we recognized that this agency model would only take us so far. Since VentureCat last year, we've experimented with a membership-based community, workshops, courses, fellowships, and other models that enable us to work with a wider range of creators. We even launched some simple web apps, like a video trends tracker, to determine whether our clients would be interested in a software play. Last year, we claimed that these product experiments would help smaller creators and that these smaller creators would be interested in this sort of thing. Today, these product experiments have generated over $40,000 in revenue in the last 6 months alone. We've proven the value, and the future is as bright as ever. Now, let's dig into some of the specifics of that value that we're providing. First is our bread and butter, custom analytics. We've developed over 20 proprietary analyses to derive some key insights for our creators. Taken together, these results form a complete content distribution strategy, covering everything from how you should post, what you should post, when you should post, how you should title, what the thumbnail should look like, where your traffic is coming from, the whole 9 yards. We can get as granular as creators want. To add another layer to that, we've developed courses, workshops, and original research to educate creators on how to think about their niche, how to understand their audiences, and how to discover new tools for growth. And finally, while the first 2 offerings allow us to build trust with creators and generate revenue, the highest ceiling comes from business development. We've worked with creators on their own product launches, their own crypto drops, new audience revenue streams, and so much more. Again, these aren't pipe dreams. Money is coming through the door as we speak. On the one hand, we generate revenue as a percentage of growth on the growth that we're creating for creators. On the other hand, We generated revenue through a fixed price per product, very traditional on the individual projects and memberships that we're starting. But both models are validated and both models are revenue generating. So why am I here pitching today? First, with the venture cap money, we'd invest in product development, launching new product experiments while iterating on the content and mediums that have generated the most revenue for us so far. Second, we'd be able to further invest in creating our own content channels to showcase our value on our own brand and drive inbound traffic. And finally, and most importantly, while we built out small web apps in-house like the Trends database, we'd like to start building a more formal engineering team to continue development as we validate a software MVP. The path is clear. We just need to accelerate. We're spending our time right now really getting into the weeds on product development. This summer will be all about doubling down on those bets that have worked best for us. And in late 2021, we want to leverage the large creator relationships that we built to drive their audiences towards our own products. We've tested this marketing strategy before, and it's worked phenomenally. At the beginning of next year, we plan to establish formal partnerships with existing talent agencies and really establish AMA as the go-to partner for building creator businesses in the creator economy. And finally, we are the team to do it. Our market skews young, so we get to be the 20-something-year-old entrepreneurs talking to 20-something-year-old content creators, and we get to prove our value every single day while having a blast. We're a fully undergraduate team, but together we have over 10 years of combined experience as content creators ourselves, creating websites with millions of page views and social media followings with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So join us, and let's build the future of creator businesses. Thank you.